No. We weren't talking about Friday and Saturday. Did I Sunday?
Yes. But I was saying specifically Friday and Saturday when I was listing out days I wasn't available. What are you, mansplaining to me?
No, I haven't even said a word.
I know, that's what you're looking like. What is this, heckin' chicanery?
The toilet two-tone.
Give her a flush.
Oh!
Just as it's supposed to.
Find her away from me so I don't get freaked out by it. Thank you. All right, play your.
How long do you think they kept Pharrell Williams in the basement until he agreed to do Despicable Me?
I feel like that's some stuff he does voluntarily.
You think?
For love of the game.
But he drops at least 2 bangers per movie.
Yeah, I think it's love of the game.
On a kids movie though?
It's not just a kids movie.
Well, he did the Lego movie.
He did the Lego movie.
Have you watched it?
No.
I plan on watching it.
I am considering watching it. And I want
because people liked it, but it was a commercial flop.
I blame it all on the marketing.
Totally agree.
Because I saw those trailers. You saw them and you're like, dude, this is sick. This is awesome. And I was like, looks like Midsburg. But now, like, I just saw like a random clip of it of like, what was it? It was like the music video of Get Lucky with Daft Punk. And I didn't even see that part. I just saw the beginning part that like transitions to it. It's playing Sooner or Later by Nerd or Nerd. I don't know.
It's
Nerd. And I was like, dang. Trying to not swear because we're early on in the episode. Dang.
Pretty good.
This looks sick. I would have gone and seen this. I like the animation.
We should watch it.
I probably will because I have Peacock until the end of the semester. Peacock, the streaming service.
How did you get it for end of the semester?
Well, I have it for a class.
There's a movie theater in my house.
In your house?
Yeah.
How'd you fit that big thing in there?
House is in like Winthrop House.
Ah. I thought you were just talking about the TV in your room.
No.
You're talking
as
about
in like a full like 30-person movie theater I can rent out.
Yeah, that'd be down. That'd be down.
Want to explain this, buddy? Why do you have a douche?
It's for cameras.
Nah, that's for wiping out your bum, and I know it.
I feel like that would perform poorly as a douche due to how flexible it is.
I don't actually know what a douche looks like.
I'm
just fairly certain they have one of these.
Similar.
That's the only, yeah.
No, but I think it needs that tip part that you're also holding. Like, I think it's a similar shape.
Oh.
Here, I'll look up what a douche looks like.
Yeah, you do that.
And then it in action, and then I'll watch that video of that guy narrowing his butthole. You know what I'm talking about?
This is just a sidebar. Jake can't hear this. It's just you and me.
It looks
my hearing aids died 4 hours ago.
Javi, they look the exact same.
They're in my right pocket, and I can't hear anything unless I look directly at Jake.
Wow,
Jake has been saying, huh? Or I've been saying, huh, to Jake every time he looks away, and he just thinks it's because I'm minorly deaf. He doesn't realize I have no hearing aids.
Bobby!
Whoa, that's long.
Yeah, but it's functionally the same thing.
Yes, you own a douche.
I guess. But I don't think this has a hole in the bottom. Because this one, you like fill it up with water, like a bottle, and then
Dang, girl.
Okay.
I don't even know how I did that.
You actually can't be fucking with that the whole episode. No, but it's for cameras. It's so that you can like blow, or like screens and stuff, so you can blow dirt off without like, you know? You're just trying to recreate it. Every episode you get some toy in your hand that you're like,
next one's a dildo.
Yeah.
Honestly though, if I had a floppy one, I'd probably still play with it on camera.
It'd be a great, okay, I think a lot of dildos though. Okay. From the limited number of dildos I've seen online.
The only 2 dildos I've seen in real life are in the room of a dude I met last year.
Ew, yuck, gay people.
No, it wasn't like a usable dildo.
Uh-huh.
It was screwed into the top of his fireplace and a Christmas wreath was around it. So it was basically the nail that held up his Christmas wreath was an 8-inch pink dildo.
That's kind of cool.
Kind of hilarious. And then the other one I saw on the red line.
I feel like there's this sliding. I feel like you think of a dildo, like you conceptualize it from the years on the internet and you're like, huh, dildo. And then you actually see it in person and you're like, damn.
Damn, in what way?
Like it's got some like width to them. I don't know. They look like they have some weight to them.
Aren't they like 100% silicone?
I don't know.
They're probably heavy.
A good bit, I would think.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn.
This was not how I intended the segment to go.
No. You just wanted to come in, flap around with that new toy that you got, that you found me using.
So about Marvel.
So let's break down the box office reports of the new Captain America. Did you see it had an 82% fall off? Gee whiz.
I'm not even really sure what fall off is. Is that like the tail from the second weekend to the third?
I think that this was the second weekend.
Oh.
Okay, but we actually can't spend
No,
talking about Marvel.
I was saying it as a joke.
Okay, but I have a friend in one of my classes. I have a friend in one of my classes who's a big Marvel fan. She is undiagnosed. I was like one day in class recently, I was like, can I ask you a blunt question? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, are you on the spectrum? And she's like, I don't know. And that's always like a yes, but they just haven't gotten a diagnosis yet. But she's a big Marvel fan. And so she said that like it was one of her favorite movies, which is just crazy.
Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show her Lego Batman? She's going to lose her shit. If Marvel is like her like, oh my God, this is amazing. She's going to love Lego Batman.
But I kind of feel like she's a fucking hypocrite because she saw it twice opening weekend and then a third time because we had class canceled Wednesday. I know that's crazy. And I agree with you on that. And I didn't grill her on it, but
does she have Movie Pass? She has to.
She's gone to D23 like 3 times.
What is D23?
It's the yearly Disney Expo they do where they announce all the new Marvel and Star Wars movies and shit. But she's not like a Disney woman. Is. I don't think so.
Marvel is now Disney.
Okay, I agree with that. But the closest I think she fucks with like princesses type shit is like Gravity Falls. And that's animated, but it's kids, but I contend it's still pretty distant, all things considered. But the point I was going to say, and that I think she's a fucking hypocrite in some ways, no hate, is that like she's seen the damn movie, the new movie 3 times, which we agree, midola at best. And like she hasn't even like, I'm like, oh yeah, have you seen like this Marvel TV show? And she's like, no. I'm like, that was gas. What the fuck? So I don't know. So
she's a theaters only.
No, I don't like. She didn't she didn't see the new Deadpool, and I was like, why? Because it's R-rated. And she was like, no, I just didn't see it.
Is Deadpool in the Marvel universe?
Yes, the newest one was.
Spider-Man in it?
Yes,
he was in it. Like actually,
no. Spider-Man in the movie? No.
Who was in it?
Deadpool and Wolverine. We're spending 45 minutes talking about Marvel. We can't.
I was just wondering if there were like any main MCU characters.
No.
Okay.
No.
But he was just lightly brought in because Wolverine was there.
What?
Deadpool.
No, the movie was Deadpool and Wolverine. It gained like $2 billion at the box office for being an R-rated movie. He did really well.
I bet you if we drop 50 Shades of Grey again, it'll outgross it.
Do you? Okay. I don't. If 50 Shades of Grey comes back, are Zoomers fucking with it? I feel like no. Yeah.
That is such a weird, like, you know how like millennial women are really into smut right now and how that's like the #1 book grossing section right now?
No, I didn't know that.
The only reason I know this is because it's such a big like move in book selling that it came up in an economics class.
That's crazy.
The comeback of books is purely fed by smut.
Well, it's fed by TikTok,
which is pushing smut,
I guess, to millennials maybe.
But so millennial women are really into that, and I think that's why 50 Shades of Grey popped off.
Perhaps by chaps.
They could also just look up Pornhub. Mm-hmm. It's free.
It's free.
You don't have to pay $32 for a movie ticket and force your husband to watch you get horny over somewhere else. All I'm saying. I've never actually seen the movie.
I know. It sounds like you're talking from personal experience.
No. I've never seen the movie.
Bottoms.
I was far too
movie. Sorry.
young for that.
I spent like a few days ago. I was like, what was that movie that came out about the like lesbian girls who started a fight club? Bottoms. That's what it was called.
Lesbian girls who started a fight club.
Yeah, it was a fine movie. You wouldn't like it.
You remember that movie we saw? And then in the trailers, we saw this really crass ad for a movie that was basically like dicks and butts and women yelling obscenities.
No.
Do you remember this?
No. You either give me more to work off of what we were seeing or of what the trailer was. And you have given me neither.
You carry for 2.5 seconds. Also, this is now a movies podcast.
No, it's not. Fuck. The only thing I can talk about is my experience on a kind of short film set. So
movie
that
podcast.
Yeah. Fuck. Shit. What else? And I don't want to talk about politics.
Y2K
by
A24. Was this it?
I guarantee you it wasn't.
Check it.
Nope.
Do you know what Y2K was?
No.
You don't know what Y2K was?
No.
So in 1999,
okay,
before it was gonna turn to the year 2000, there was a big concern around like computing people. You don't have your hearing aids in, so you're not gonna be able to hear me if you're not paying attention. So what is this shit, you fucker? He's just scrolling TikTok on my damn phone. On the phone again. On the phone again. We're going to get more mean comments about you being on your phone all the time. What?
Inappropriate movie.
What are you trying to Google?
Joyride.
I have no clue. When did we see that?
You guys must be new to town, right?
New to town, but not new to the country. Just moved from California.
We just wondered if you wouldn't mind if your daughter played with our daughter.
Audrey, say hi.
What?
Slides off limits to ching chongs. Cute.
Oh.
Look at me now. Guess who's going back to the motherland?
It's a big deal.
What's the name of that?
There's a lot of dildos in this somewhere later in the time.
That's why you thought of it.
Oh yeah, they're like just popping pills like crazy.
What's the name of the movie, Bobby Air?
What?
What's the name of the movie?
Joyride.
Okay.
You think Maddie's gonna be upset that my last 3 searches were inappropriate trailer about Asian woman, crass woman 2024, Asian woman crass movie?
That's funny. From a going to classes at Emerald College, Emerson College perspective, I want to criticize you on the terms you used for your searches. but
Why? What's wrong with my searches?
inappropriate, huh? What does that imply, white man? That it is bad for women, Asian women, to embrace their sexuality and inner whatever?
Nah, you just said off limits to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I saved my racism for Hispanics. Hey, I have a question for you.
What's your question, Bobby? Air?
Name 5 things you've done in the last week.
In the last week? I mean, this is
Any non-emails will be counted as resignation.
what?
Any non-replies will be counted as resignation.
Okay, can I ask clarifying questions? Do classes count? No.
This was an email sent to every federal employee.
Oh.
It says, please send back an email listing 5 things you've done in the last week. Any non-replies will be counted as a resignation.
I took a shit, I took a piss, I took a diarrhea, and then 2 more pisses.
Who's reading the 2.3 emails that had to be responded to?
What do you mean? 2.3 million.
Yeah.
Okay, you just said 2.3.
Oh, sorry.
The 2 emails in the draft that someone almost wrote. But they realized they just wanted to resign.
Yeah.
No one's reading it. It's a damn goose chase up there. Their goose is
Did
chasing.
you hear about the guy at the FBI who got accidentally placed as the head interim director of the FBI?
No. I've been
Okay.
trying to stay away from the nudes.
Huh?
I've been trying to stay away from nudes.
You should, but I only read the funny news.
Okay.
Particularly, it
Scroll
says
on
I just go
iFunny.
on Not the Onion and scroll until I get depressed and then leave.
Fair.
The guy who is currently the head of the FBI
Uh-huh.
or interim head. So the guy who was the head of the FBI was appointed by Trump and stayed on through Biden.
Right. And then
Was
of course,
prosecuting January 6 people.
right. And then of course Trump.
He
can't
got
have-
pushed out.
Yeah.
And so they needed an interim director.
Hmm.
It was supposed to be this super MAGA guy.
Okay.
But on the website, they accidentally put a different guy. And this different guy sent out an email that was like, there's no reason to be worried about your job. We're not firing anybody who, because originally the other guy was going to fire everybody who did January 6th. This guy's like, we ain't doing all that crap. You guys are just doing your job. And so now, by accident, he's like the hero of the FBI because Trump was too embarrassed, or whoever was doing it was too embarrassed to reverse what they did on the website. So he's just now interim head.
That's like, I don't know all the story behind this, but I think Trump like cut funding to some like Palestinian security group or something that like may not be good. But it was like, yeah, you probably just did it because he saw the word Palestinian. He's not looking at me.
His name is Brian Driscoll. Okay.
Crazy name.
He looks like this. and they call him Drizzy. Not kidding. His nickname is Drizzy. He went to Pepperdine.
Pepperdine? The fuck
here it
is that?
Following the 2024 election, the Trump transition team asked Driscoll to serve as deputy director underneath Robert Kissane as the acting director.
Right.
However, following the inauguration, Driscoll became the acting director of the FBI because the White House website incorrectly listing him as acting director and Kissane as deputy director. Instead of fixing the error, the pair swapped their temporary roles. On January 31st, as part of a mass termination widely described by media outlets as the purge of federal law enforcement officials under the second Trump administration, the FBI under Driscoll was ordered to fire 8 senior executives and compile a list of potentially thousands of other employees involved in investigations about the January 6th attack. Driscoll said that a list of such
He's
employees, including himself
really
and
aggressively putting his fingers into his shoe.
Driscoll said that the list of such employees included himself and acting director
Like he's
Kissane.
like going at it.
Driscoll refused to endorse the efforts of the purge against and pushed back so forcefully that some FBI officials feared that he would be dismissed. Driscoll is now lauded in a widely message circulated, widely circulated among FBI FBI personnel. He is affectionately known by some FBI agents as Driz, the defender of the agency.
Dude, it's a madhouse. It's a madhouse in DC right now.
His name is Driz.
I am so happy I didn't really consider going to one of the colleges I was thinking about for journalism in DC, because shit would be crazy at the moment. Speaking to your microphone, boy.
Huh?
Your microphone is crazy.
Anyways, America is great, though.
Mm.
Here's why. Actually, just Boston is great. Everything else is kind of shit. But here's why Boston is great, particularly Cambridge.
Yes.
At Boston Burger Company, I learned this
In your
last.
weekly Cambridge is awesome segment.
No. Boston Burger Company, only in Cambridge, from 11 to 1 a.m. Every other location closes at 10. But in Cambridge, from 11 to 1, they serve $2 burgers, $7 pitchers of beer, and $5 shakes.
Hell yeah.
Last night, on a whim, I was invited with 20 other people to go. I said, it's 11. Fuck it, let's go. I was wearing just sweatpants and a shirt because it's like 3 minutes away from me. And I walked out and I went. We ordered 40 burgers and 4 pitchers of beer. Obviously, I didn't drink any. But 40 burgers and 4 pitchers of beer. And it was still $104.
Damn.
That's America. America was
That's
built
crazy.
on hard work. And these aren't shitty burgers. These aren't just like burger bun. You know, that's what you would expect for $2. This burger has 1/4 pound of beef, cheese, mayo, caramelized onions, pickles, and a brioche bun
That sounds like a lot.
for $2.
Yes, that is.
This is what America was built on.
Mhm.
The founding fathers, Samuel Adams would have said, hell yeah. But he probably would have said,
Old Sammy
oh
boy?
yeah, brother.
Old Sammy boy?
Yeah. He did get it in an English accent. He probably did.
No, because isn't the whole thing that the English used to have our accent and then they were like, we want to seem cooler. And then they got their own.
Hell yes, brother.
Yeah. That's not the point, but yeah.
Anyways, God bless America. And Covey's girlfriend is an Italian national. But she was there.
Right.
And we were watching the basketball game of BYU versus Arizona State. Do you know anything about Arizona State?
That's the Harvard of the Southwest.
No. Arizona State is the biggest party school in the nation.
The Harvard of the Southwest.
Yes. The biggest party school in the nation. And they were playing the Mormons. This game was incredibly tight. It was 82-82 with 12 seconds left. And the Mormons won it off of a foul and a 2-point.
Yeah, the Harvard of the Southwest.
No. So the Mormons won. And I said before, when I saw that they had gotten the foul, I said, there's only 12 seconds left. It's tied up. But you know what the Mormons can do in 12 seconds. And they did it. The entire restaurant went nuts because BYU won because it was hilarious.
Uh-huh.
And then she said, as she was eating one of her $2 burgers.
Covey's girlfriend.
Yes. She said, this is the most American I've ever felt. And I said, you have now earned your MAGA hat.
That's so ridiculous.
And it was a great night.
Yeah, meanwhile, I was here exhausted, like a damn exhumed body.
Yeah, because you worked all day.
Because I
didn't you?
worked all day.
Damn.
Oh, God. Being on set's tiring, dude.
Yep.
It's, I don't know. They're so goofy. Can I say there's too many damn people on a set?
There's always too many people on
There's
set.
too many damn people. And like, look, I get the need of an intimacy coordinator. I get it. Do you know what that is? It's essentially
Is there fucking in your thing?
no. But like it would be for fun. Why are you gripping the mic like that?
I just think it's funny that it's this close to my mouth and large and black.
Okay. No, there's, as far as I know, there's no fucking in our film.
Well, you were there.
Well, okay, let me say, out of the half that we've recorded so far, no one has fucked.
Okay. What is the intimacy coordinator done?
But it's like, it is essentially just someone on a set who, like, for all of these moments, it's like HR for actors pretty much if they're feeling comfortable with scenes and stuff. But it's like this whole girl who is there all day, and all she does is when there's a scene where the two people hug each other, she's like, yep. Are you okay with this? Yeah. Are you okay with this? Yeah. Are you behind the camera okay with this? Yeah. Okay.
You think Emerson makes that part of their thing?
I get the point of it because I think there are, at least for not for what we shot, but there were some that were like a little, like there was one where it's like sleazy guy comes and sits and kind of like rubs his leg up next to a girl and like puts her. So like I kind of get that, but it's like there does not need to be a whole person for this clogging up the set all day. I think what drove me a little bonkers, a little BANANAS, dare I say?
Were you cameramanning?
No, I was a PA on this thing. I was not, sorry, let me say, I was not a PA. I was the PA.
What does a PA do?
Production assistant. I do whatever. I'm there.
So what did you do?
What did I do? I ended up helping a lot with like lighting stuff. Or like, you know, it'd be like, oh, hey, there's a DoorDash coming. Can someone go outside and get it? Or like, oh, you know, whatever. Can you pass me this? Oh, can you
So
do
you were a bitch.
Yeah. But it was a lot of, I was standing the whole time because I was like, all right, I want to be available.
Right.
And a lot of stuff of like, all right, figuring out this lighting stuff, figuring out that lighting stuff. There were a few moments where like, where I felt my own little superiority come over myself because it would be like, they're like, we can't get the light working and like, it's not working. And I'm like, what if you just tried swapping the outlets and then it works? And it's like, great. But what was I saying? Oh, there's just so many damn people. There's so many damn people and it's inefficient. And it's like, I just wish like, I get the point of an intimacy coordinator, for example, but like this could and should be combined with some other role. Like this person should be like, I don't know. It's like, there's like 3 associate producers on set and all this shit. And it's like, we can just combine some of these. Like, what are we doing? There's also a darty that was thrown next to us. I couldn't tell you what a darty is. I assume it's a day party. But it was thrown in the house next to us because we were shooting in the old frat house that Emerson used to have, but since got decommissioned because there was too many parties, I guess. And so now it's the lacrosse house.
No, it's a what?
Lacrosse house.
Emerson Lacrosse.
The Lax house, as they call it.
Mm-hmm. In Alston? In Alston?
Alston? That's in Texas, right? Keep Alston weird.
No, Alston is the city that's, if you take the green line all the way out, it's by Harvard, essentially, but on the other side of the
it's
river.
like far down the green line.
Yeah, that's Alston.
But yeah, I was over there and there was a darty that was thrown in the house next door and the noise probably definitely got picked up, but like, whatever.
Makes the movie more realistic.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, man.
Gotta love a good darty.
Some of that shit was so goofy because they were like, ugh, this equipment, we got it and it's broken. The fuck? And I'm like,
What equipment was broken?
they like got
A tripod?
So the way it works is that it's like, this is a film being shot by a group of kids, but then this film is being like produced and like facilitated by this like video organization club, whatever. And so the club has the actual resources. And so it's like the club gives you the equipment and you rent it out. They like give you funding, blah, 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 blah. And so like they got like, oh, tripod and like, oh, monopod for mic and whatever. And it's like, okay, this tripod is broken. Like it just is. Or this monopod's missing a very crucial screw. Or this microphone has a giant crack in it. And it's like, and so they had to like tape the shit out of it to keep it together and all this stuff. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? What are we doing? What are we doing on this planet that we call Earth? This blue marble in the middle of nowhere. God, I hate you so fucking much. You know that?
Then being a woman.
Yes.
Spend all day looking at men's noses. Unless, of course, you play basketball or volleyball or above the age of 5 or above 5'6".
Can you imagine being you standing next to me? Can you imagine you standing next to me, having to spend all day looking
you
up?
Act like I'm 4'2" and you're like 5'9".
All that height.
You are what? 3 inches taller than me? What are you, 6'1"?
Sure.
Are you 6 foot? Okay, I'm 5'10". That's 2 inches.
Okay, 2 inches can make a lot of a difference.
I was gonna say, with enough personality, you can make that work. But I'm not looking up your nose.
You're looking up there. I use you as I freelance you to do a cavity search each day.
The only person I genuinely look up at their nose is Will.
Okay, you got some freaks over in those Harvard dorms, I'll say.
Aren't they all 8 million feet tall?
They're unjustifiably tall.
Why is everybody at Harvard a freakazoid? Except for poor Kevin. Kevin is 5'6" and he's trying.
He's the micro little boy of you all.
But he can also lift 450 pounds. He's a huge weightlifter.
He's just compact.
Every single one of my friends is above 6 foot except for Kevin.
Yeah.
Why?
They're ginormous over there. They're just freaks of nature. It's like
they're all 8 feet tall.
Like, I wonder how Will can like walk through doors sometimes. You know?
Will doesn't. You know, when Will showers, he splashes it up from here, and he like dips his head under. This is true. He told me. He goes. He dips his head under, and he squats, and that's how he does his hair, like this.
Okay. To be fair, Blood's over exaggerating some.
No, because the shower heads are at 6 feet.
Yeah, I know. My shower head, I am taller than. But it's not like, oh, ungo, bungo, Humpty Dumpty, gotta bend my back over. You just like pop a tiny squat at most and lean your head down. You unslouch your shoulders and you just relax a little.
Yeah, but he's 6'5".
And shut up. How's the weather up there, bucko? Fucker. Stop mocking us with your damn height just by existing, bitch.
I have a friend that's 7'2".
I don't.
And he sleeps in a twin bed, and it's hilarious because his calf onward just hangs off the edge. And so he puts a coffee table there. That is hilarious.
That's crazy. There's too many damn talls in this world. Too many. It's like, I was also on set being used as like tall guy. Cause like the DP, double penetration. What? He was like, he's like 6'3", and so he was like primary tall guy, but he would be busy a lot of the time. So then I was like secondary tall. Of like, hey, can you hang these Christmas lights up? Yeah. Hey, we need to tape trash bags all over these windows outside. Yeah.
Oh, to make it nighttime?
Yeah.
White trash bags or black trash?
Black. Of course.
Okay.
Bitch. 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 What you scratching yourself?
I am a lazy piece of shit.
Why is that? Speak on that thing.
I have a laundry service that does my laundry for me. And they drop it off at my door, folded.
Mm-hmm. You are a lazy
and you know
piece
where
of shit.
The last 2 batches are? They're neatly folded in their bags. But instead of being in my drawers, they're on the floor. In their plastic.
What do you mean in their plastic?
Like they give it, like there's this big plastic bag.
What, like a garbage bag?
Basically. But think about it. There's 2 folding stacks.
Okay, hold
and
the
they
mic.
wrap it.
Mic closer. Mike, get to your mic, boy.
Huh?
Your mic.
Oh, there's like 2. There's 2. There's two, and then just picture them being stacked high with clothes, and then socks make up the middle.
Okay.
And both of them are just sitting on the floor.
I want to shit on you,
You should.
but you know that I am not in a position to.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
But you should shit on me for having a laundry service. I'm a bad person for that, and I admit that.
What's the
But it is
hierarchy?
so convenient, it's unbelievable.
What's the hierarchy of being out of touch? Like there's like cleaning service, laundry service.
Honestly, I disagree. Here's why.
You think cleaning is above
laundry service.
I disagree.
Here's why.
You got it.
Conservatives.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You put so much thought into so many of your thoughts
You
on here.
clean
Yourself. And yet you don't launder yourself. Huh.
You
Curious.
No, you clean within your bounds.
Okay.
I wouldn't have a laundry service if I didn't have to share 4 washing machines with an entire building. Do you get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I understand that.
Like, if my laundry was in my room,
I think,
I would just do it because then I could leave it in there while I was busy,
sure.
right? So that's why I say, because I clean my room.
Okay, but I contend that's kind of different.
No. Here's why. Because a laundry service is $1,000 a semester.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's $1,000 a year. It's $1,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
which I realize is a great deal.
Yeah.
It's $1,000 a year. They pick it up 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
They drop it off the day after, folded in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
That provides me easily with $1,000 of utility. A cleaning service, I would say, is $200 per clean.
Okay. I am not thinking about this from the perspective of college students. I'm thinking about this from the perspective of like, you have your own washing machine in your own house.
Okay, but I feel like laundry services only really exist in cities. There is no laundry service
Perhaps.
in Gainesville.
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe there is. I'm sure there is.
Maybe there is.
But I would say generally in suburban areas, there isn't a laundry service, much as there is like dry cleaning. I think laundry services are only for people who don't have like in apartment washing machines.
So then do cleaning services functionally not exist in cities as well because it's much smaller areas to clean?
I can't imagine that you would never use a cleaning service for this.
True.
Because like it would take you more time to get all your shit off of the floor. So that way the cleaning services can do it. Because you have to prep for, this.
Yeah.
You have to prep for, you have to clean for the cleaning
Why
dish.
do the cleaners gotta clean for the cleaners?
Why do we have to clean for the cleaners?
Why do you have to clean for the cleaners?
I agree.
The cleaning's in their name.
Exactly.
God, you always.
Me and MAGA agree on this.
That was Jerry Seinfeld, not MAGA. But you know what? They're one and the same these days. So keep on waving your stick at me.
Me and MAGA agree.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think that laundry services, particularly on the scale of stuck up. So you were saying cleaning services,
Because I feel like.
laundry, both?
Yes, but maybe I'm
Then what?
thinking in suburban
Then
land.
what?
Then what? Pool cleaner
Pool cleaners up there.
or landscaper.
Landscapers also up there.
Yeah.
Here, okay. Here's my revised order. We'll go suburbia, then cities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Suburbia, bottom rung. Bottom rung.
Bottom rung.
Landscaper.
Disagree.
Really?
Well, how often we speak it.
I'm saying landscaper comes once every 2 weeks.
Still disagree.
Okay, why?
Because, like, you don't need them bushes that importantly.
Huh?
You don't need them bushes.
Yeah, I think you should just mow your lawn yourself. I take great pride in my landscaping though.
Yeah, so I think that you put at like maximum level. See why you don't fuck with things? Because then when you want to put them back, it makes a lot of noise. And it's difficult. Yeah. See? I think, yeah, great. Thank you. I think what's bottom rung? Okay, actually, no. Clean slate, bottom rung, food delivery.
Totally disagree.
How is that not bottom rung?
No, because
That's I'm saying the least snooty, least stuck up.
Snooty, okay. Not in terms of cost effectiveness.
No. Not cost. We're not talking cost effectiveness.
Okay.
No. We're talking about privilege shit.
Okay, yeah, because I would say everybody, like, we all deliver a pizza every once in a while.
I want a pizza. Sometimes I want DoorDash. DoorDash higher than pizza, but like, just because cost. But like,
yeah, okay. I can agree. I think we agree on that base level for both suburbia and city.
From there, then it kind of gets difficult.
Okay.
Because I feel like part of me is like, okay, we're thinking broader now. Do you count a plumber? No, of course not. No, you wouldn't count no.
Expected monthly services. How about that?
Minimum monthly. Some people do more than monthly. Yeah. I think then,
if your plumber is coming over more than once a month, your wife is banging him.
True, and she needs her pipes cleaned. But what's next? I feel like then is like cleaner.
But do people really be having cleaning services? Okay, so in my old house, we used to have these ladies come once a month, but that was because our house was so small and we had 7 people in it that we just needed someone else to help with the mess.
Yeah.
So I kind of get it then, but if we had cleaning people like now every month, I'd say it's ostentatious.
Well, I don't know. It probably depends house to house. We're saying big picture here. Because think about it. What are our other options? Laundry doer, chauffeur. Like, what are we thinking? Landscaper?
Here, let's
the pool guy.
Okay.
That requires a damn pool.
Which is why it's more like
it's high tier. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Butler.
Let's narrow this down.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make you my butler.
DoorDasher. Food delivery, landscaping, pool services, cleaning services, laundry services.
Let's just go with those 5, I think.
Water delivery services. We'll get to that later.
Are you going to talk about how you got your water delivered for the first month or so of the semester?
No.
Then I
water delivery services.
It's in a sink.
I agree. Nannies.
Oh, but nanny is low. Nanny's low. How is nanny not low?
Nanny compared to babysitter. You are thinking of different things. A babysitter comes over when the parents are going out. A nanny is there every day.
Sure. Fair.
Now, I get that some people have 2 really big working parents. But if you can afford a nanny, you are rich.
Yes, but we have to make the distinction that nanny's round the clock.
Yes. Well, I think that comes in the distinction between nanny and babysitter.
Perhaps. Then banker.
Garden. No, that counts as landscaping.
Yeah, they're one and the same.
Window washer. Car detailer. That's what I was looking for.
How often do you need a
people
car?
like I know there.
Okay,
I know
that's max, dude.
No.
What water dealer is above it? What's above car detailer?
Nanny.
No.
I think you get a car detailer once a month before you get a nanny.
You're saying this because you're a car guy. That's
no. Real car people would never do that.
What do you mean a car detailer?
Real car people would never have somebody else touch their car.
Oh, yeah, but rich car people would, not real car people. Think about rich fuckers who just have them as property to be like, oh, look at my Lamborghini.
Yeah, but I feel like they would get, when you're working, you're at Goldman Sachs. You're a 3rd-year analyst.
I'm at Goldman Sachs. Do you want to see my Goldman Sachs?
You just got You just got a Mercedes CLK.
Hmm?
You think you're pimping.
It's a Mitsubishi. I don't know what you said.
You just got a Mercedes. Let's just say you're leasing an S-Class.
Did you know?
You go, hey, I have 3 mistresses. I just clean the car once a month. Then you get one of your mistresses pregnant. Now you've got a nanny.
Then you give her a horse. Then you get a G5.
Do you know what a G5 is?
It's a type of plane.
Do you understand how expensive a G5 is?
Did you know that Elon Musk has a G5 and not a G6? Like a G6. Party like a G6. Elon Musk has a G5. That's crazy. It doesn't even live up to the hype of the song. No, G6s are mid. G5 better.
Yeah, they're for different purposes.
Okay. Yeah, the 3090 and the 4090 are for different purposes. That's why you can't actually quantitatively compare their quality.
Actually, I'm mad at Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, fuck Facebook Marketplace. We're going to tear the institution down. What?
Don't list your car as manual and then show me a picture of an automatic. Die. Today.
They're just dumb. They don't know. I was going to wish someone death on this episode, but I forgot who.
We can go down the list.
We've been doing that a lot recently. You notice that?
We have a lot of common tropes on this podcast.
That's true.
See, boy Luigi's back out there.
You got your shoes on. I was making jokes about it earlier, not even fully putting it together. I was whispering to the microphone about how you were aggressively fingering your socks earlier. And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together that you had your dirty ass shoes on. And the fuck is you doing, brother?
That's my bad.
Coming in here 12 hours late with your damn shoes on.
Okay. That's your fault?
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, it's a miscommunication.
It's a miscommunication, but it's
not my fault.
I would argue it is more your fault than mine.
No, dude.
Yes.
Every day this week you've been like, fuck, man. I'm working like 9 to 9.
I definitely specifically said Friday and Saturday previously.
Do you think I was listening?
Okay. Well, then like what?
So
it's still my fault because you weren't listening?
No. We weren't talking about Friday and Saturday. Today Sunday.
Yes. But I was saying specifically Friday and Saturday when I was listing out days I wasn't available. What are you, mansplaining to me?
No, I haven't even said a word.
I know, that's what you're looking like. What is this, heckin' chicanery? What are you doing?
No, you said, okay, here's where I missed. Free all day is on me. Free all day is on me.
I am on set this Friday and Saturday, as well as next Friday and Saturday. So if we could either record evening nights of this weekend or next weekend or this Sunday or during the week this week. IDK if that makes sense, but I believe it does.
I should have said no. I should have said no, that doesn't make sense, because then I would be exonerated of all confusion.
You would be, but you didn't.
What did I say?
Nothing.
Therefore, I never read it.
And then I
never seen this
and
before.
And then I sent you the letters to Ass Crack Bandit, and you left me up with nothing.
Who had an ass crack out?
No, I just texted you ASSC or
okay, what was the context of Ass Crack Bandit?
Nothing. It's from a TV show, and I was just thinking it was funny, and so I was texting it to you.
Okay.
I was dropping heaters.
But then you said,
because they know
free all day, but for you, 10 or later.
Okay, I'm not sure today will work. This is last night. When are you free tomorrow? You're not the kind of guy who puts W's on your tomorrows. You ever think about that? You just do tomorrow. It's TMRW.
No, I only say TMR.
TMR?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. TMR abbreviation. I mean, you're right, but
Is TMRW also accepted?
I more frequently see TMRW. TMRW. Tomorrow.
Look up the difference.
How do you say tomorrow's coming abbreviation? Is TMRW or TMMR or TOMO? I prefer TMMR, but I'm afraid if people don't get it, so I start to use TMRW. I have seen TMW, TMR, and TMRW all used as typical abbreviations for tomorrow. I think they would all be understood in context. Tomorrow doesn't have two M's, so it wouldn't be TMMR. Highly rated answer with 2 likes.
Quora?
In native. I native?
Hello?
What just happened?
Sound like the end of John Wick 3 when he falls into a dumpster.
You were gonna say some dumb shit like that.
That was a pretty good reference.
That's a pretty good reference. Okay.
But
anyways, you say
when are you free tomorrow? I say like all day, but for you 10 or after. Now this is the key moment.
This is the key moment.
Because one of us sends it as an AM, the other interprets as a PM.
Yep.
I respond saying, so what time? You say, I guess at 10. I thought you were being a snooty little bitch who wanted to record at 9 a.m. And I was thinking, no, fuck you. I need some sleep.
No, I was saying, I guess at 10 because I'm like, fuck, man, that's late.
Yeah.
But I guess at 10.
So then 10 a.m., I'm here. I'm checking Find My. Your ass isn't even at the Harvard station. I'm still checking Find My. I'm making some cinnamon rolls. I'm texting you, bitch, are you coming or no? Sent you a text saying sometimes I want to beat the ever-living shit out of you. Unsent it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't check my phone.
I unsent it like within a minute. Called you, immediate decline.
Did I have Do Not Disturb on?
I don't know.
Probably.
Why don't I go through your Do Not Disturb?
You have to call twice.
Yeah, but that's for everyone. You can make it personally exempt for me.
Maddie isn't even exempt. My mom isn't exempt.
Why do you not let people into your life?
I think because as a child, I don't know. I don't know you could do that.
Yes, pussy clot. Bimbo idiot.
But
How come
anyways,
they don't got the Jamaican guy on the Apple Jacks no more? DEI.
wait, is he not Jamaican anymore?
I don't know. I had a box of Apple Jacks around here, but my mom probably went and recycled it.
Good job, Jake's mom.
She be coming in and she's like, hey, can I do your laundry for you? And I'm like, I don't.
What a
like,
doll.
Like, don't be calling my mom a doll.
That just means like, what a nice person.
Don't be doing that.
What
What
a
are you
nice-
from the damn 50s?
Yes.
Hey, miss, what a doll. Hey, doll, can you come over here? She be coming and she's like, can I do your laundry? I'm like, you don't got to do, like, what do you mean? I don't want to make you do my laundry. And she's like, you're not making me, I want to feel useful while I'm here.
Good. Let her do that.
I feel she's coming all the, what do you think you are talking into when you have the mic all the way away from you? Do you genuinely think this is being picked up?
You know, your mic is probably picking up me, and now that mic is probably picking up you.
No, that mic is picking up the pillows. Okay? Thank you.
Hey, Pillow, what you got to say?
Hey, yo, bro. We can't hear you. What are you doing?
What you got to say, Cam?
Yo, Mr. Lunch Bar. Mr. Sandwich.
Who's Sandwich?
That's the guy. He's supposed to be a representation of the sandwich bar, which we were protesting.
Who's the Sandwich Bar?
It's like this thing that lawyers have to apply for before they can practice sandwich law. It's a whole thing. How are you struggling with it? That's you type shit. I'll be the kind of motherfucker in the back of the class to say, excuse me, sir, when are we supposed to turn in the homework?
No, I'm actually very much against that.
When is the Canvas assignment due? You haven't put in a due date yet. Do we need to turn it in by the end of today, or like, is it a big deal if we submit it tomorrow? You type shit.
I never speak about assignment due dates because I'm always turning them in right before they do.
Excuse me, is that the first or second law? Because last time I remembered, I thought it was the third law of thermodynamics.
No, I know my
You're not
laws of
laughing at that
thermodynamics.
one because I'm factually wrong, and so you're like, oh, I would never get thermodynamics wrong.
Exactly. That's exactly my main offense today, is that you think I don't know the first, second, or third law of thermodynamics.
Excuse me, sir, I think you got that math problem wrong. You forgot to hold shift while clicking this button. Sometimes there be dumb motherfuckers on campus here. I tell you what, sometimes there's dumb motherfuckers here at Emerson. They just like don't know how to like do sound settings at all. And it's like, bro, you're at a video school. Like you just
You
like
think that they just only...
no, it's sometimes such the simplest stuff. It's like in the Mac updates, how you click on the audio thing and then choose which device. They're just like, they don't. What the
I bet
fuck?
you though, if you put them in the TikTok editor, they'd probably be fiends.
Dude, I don't know my feelings on CapCut. Because in some ways it's great because it's like teaching everyone to edit. But in the other ways, some of these bitches getting too high at egos. You fuckers don't know how to do nothing when it comes in Premiere. You don't know what it was like growing up where I was. You don't know shit about it.
Tell me about Vietnam.
It felt like Nam learning Premiere by yourself. I tell you what, first time opening Premiere, not having experimented it at all, only having iMovie under your belt, that shit was a minefield. You know what else felt like Nam? On the way back from the set the first day, we were on the bus. All of us are...
Because the green line's closed, right?
Yes, but it's... Yes. No, we were on the green line, but we were on the bus yesterday because the green line was closed yesterday. Sorry. But we were on the green line. All of us are fucking exhausted, or at least me. I'm fucking exhausted. Brain capacity so low. And so like, what am I doing? I'm on the tee. I'm just like fucking around on my phone playing.
No, but this is you, right? So you've got your knees currently inverted, right?
Yeah.
And
I was in the full Nelson on the seat.
hold on.
What?
I had to get my knee.
You're gonna break the chair. I'm doing like this. Clutching my phone in between my feet.
So anyways, I'm on the tee.
So yeah, I'm in the pretzel pose, knees behind my head, pussy out.
Yeah, I'm scrolling Twitter on the green line.
No, okay, but it's not even that, because I was like, I was, do you remember that fucking like phone?
So you're scrolling?
I'm scrolling. I'm looking around. And you know that like the stupid brain game, like water sort? Do you remember that one?
Water squirt?
No.
You've never done that before.
Of course not. I'm a man.
You just said pussy out.
But it's the one where there's like the test tubes and it's the different colored liquids and you need to be like this one there. So I'm trying to do that. But again, so low executive functioning. And then like sits next to me is a pretty girl from the set. And I'm just like sitting there, so low IQ with her sitting. You broke the chair.
Hold on. Let me put her top hat on.
Let me put her top hat on. Let me redress you, milady. But
He's losing.
I just was so little brain functioning and like no ability, no social ability left to like have conversation because everyone's silent on the damn tee. I'm just like trying to do these water sorts and I feel pretty girl sitting next to me and I felt like in a new layer of hell of just pure embarrassment of like, oh my God, I can't figure out which green water goes where. This is the worst thing ever. Like I can feel her presence over me. She's just like chilling and I'm like, no, undo this. Oh God. What?
I'm going to clip that.
What?
I'm going to put I don't even know if I have the access to do YouTube on this, but I'm going to clip
I
can
don't
feel her
even know
over
if
me.
I have the access to do YouTube on this.
On my computer. But you said, I can feel her over me. And I'm just going to clip that and
You're
post
so
it.
mature, you know that?
It's going to get 800 views.
Great. She's over me.
No, yours was more realistic.
Okay, great.
Anyways, what'd she say?
Nothing, but it felt like a newest layer of hell having her sit next to me. Or it's like also with the mini. Look, I'm not the fastest with the mini crossword.
How many, what's your average? I usually get her done in like 45 seconds.
Like a minute or two. I'm not good at it. Because it's okay, to be clear, I don't open it up and I'm like, okay, time to beast this shit. Like, I'm like, all right, let me pull out the mini. You're not looking at me, so you can't hear me. But I'm like, I pull out the mini and I'm like, all right, let's do this for today. And I'm trying to go through it, whatever. I'm like more casual with it. But I know everyone is so damn competitive with it. So we're on like the bus, this time actually on the bus going to, and like, I'm not like, again, tired, early morning, caffeine kicking in, not super zapped into the mini. And I'm just like fucking around doing it. I'm not doing great. I near the end turn on auto check. It's embarrassing. Same girl sitting next to me. It's like,
Dude, she probably thinks you have 2 IQ.
I know.
She's probably like, yeah, I saw him flabbergast the mini and then fuck up water.
Or it's like opening up connections, spending like a solid minute.
Okay, I've done that before.
Looking at that.
Okay. We were on a flight with my coach and I really just picked the wrong seat. I sat down in the exit row and I should have known. My coach is like 6'4". And he sits down next to me and he is a New York Times. So he has like, he has a couple of records for crossword time puzzles. He was a full-time, he got a physics degree from Yale.
Blood has records for
Yeah.
crosswords.
So he was a physics student at Yale and then was like an Olympian in the laser class for sailing and now is a Harvard sailing coach. But he's super smart, like unbelievably smart, and has a mind like an elephant. Like he can remember everything and everybody's names, and he's a genius is what he is. He's a genius with severe autism. But just a bad day to look at the connections. I opened the connections and I couldn't think of a single one. And then I could feel him looking down at me because he has his glasses like this. Because he only wears his glasses when he's reading his phone. And I could feel him doing this. And I know that he's doing it. And I close the app. He goes, huh, dumbass.
Dude, okay. Because sometimes it's connections time and you're like, I'm gonna beast this shit. Perfect score. Nonetheless.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you open it and you're like, oh, easy, this one. Let me do this real quick. And it's like, no, you're dumb. And I'm like, nothing matters anymore. The world's burning. We have 20 years left before it.
That's the problem with opening up the New York Times app.
Why?
I should probably just get games.
What?
No, New York Times has just a games app.
Yeah.
I should probably just get that.
Yeah, I have that. That was gross.
And it smells.
I'm happy you're over there for this.
I had a lot of peas today.
You're just stinking up my microphone that I use for everything else. That's great.
I never realized that.
What? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put my mouth on this a lot.
Yeah, you do. This isn't the normal. This is your mic. That's my mic.
Fuck.
That's why we need to figure out the setup better.
I think this is good.
It's good enough for now. For now.
What was I looking up?
I don't know. Your own penis? Try 1 inch, brother.
With a left curve.
With a left curve. It's an X squared curve. Thank you very much.
No, mine's trinomial. Cubic.
Damn, if your shit was going X squared. Ow. Ow. What are you doing? Pussy. Boy. Pussy boy. What? Speak out loud for the class.
I'm trying to do the connections.
Oh, what the shit? You waste my time. There are 3 daily games I do. Connections, mini Pokidoku. That's it. That's all for me. That's all a brother needs. What?
Trying to think of something funny to say.
I know, and you couldn't get there. You really couldn't. You were thinking like, oh, is there like autism joke or something for the Pokemon? Can I compare him to Immanuel Kant? Like, what do we?
Kant?
Mm-hmm. Immanuel Kant was apparently like super autistic.
Who is that?
What do you mean? Who is that?
Immanuel Kant?
Immanuel Kant, the German philosopher.
Kant.
Kant.
Oh, I only got Khan out of that.
No.
So I thought you were talking like Sal Khan's brother.
You're
like,
acting like a big fucking Kant, okay? So,
I don't know about that.
but what, are you checking time?
Checking the time.
We're over, but we're having fun.
No, I'm having a good time. I just wanted to make
Sniff
sure.
my damn sock if you're not having fun.
No. I was making sure that it wasn't like an hour and 30 minutes.
No, pussy. It's Immanuel Kant, German philosopher, was
I know who
apparently
he
like
is.
supremely autistic.
Every philosopher is.
No, but he would do like everything to the exact same second every single day.
It's OCD,
Probably.
not autism.
Both. Bofa. Bofa D's nuts. Something came in the mail today.
What was it?
Bofa?
But for what?
No, what does he say? He doesn't even say Bofa.
No, he
just says, D's nuts.
Yeah, he just says something. Got it. Is he still alive? I feel like I ask you every time.
Got it. He's still alive, yes.
I think I ask you that every time you bring him
confuse
up.
him with, what is his name? Beetlejuice?
Is Beetlejuice dead?
I believe they're both alive,
Okay.
but you falsely believe both are dead.
Okay, I really do think Beetlejuice is dead, though.
Dare I say? Who have become viral memes.
Sorry, Stevie Wonder.
Something came in the mail today. God, he's great. He's great. He's wonderful. Dude, if we got Welvin on the
Who
show.
is Howard Stern and why is he famous?
Howard Stern, he's like an old time podcaster.
I mean, radio host?
Radio. Yeah, but like now podcasts. Back to fingering the damn socks.
Lester Green is his name? Not even a better name than that. Why did they even name him Beetlejuice? Lester Green was his name.
Okay, Beetlejuice is better than Lester Green. Lester Green?
Stern's
Dude.
Whack Pack. Basically, he's a circus clown. We laugh at a disabled man.
Yeah, I know. No, Howard Stern was this like old. He was like a radio guy who was very like, wow, wacky, whoa, booba, booba, booba.
He was named the greatest whack packer of
Yeah,
all time
like it's kind of fucked.
in 2015.
It's kind of fucked, but like, dude, 12 huffs and the poop man cometh. Dude, 12 huffs and the poop man cometh. I have to show you this. Let me see if I can find it. Dude, look at this.
Jesus.
Dude, 12 huffs and the poop man cometh. What? What are you trying to find? Are you going on r/meth?
Just reading about.
There's apparently a bunch of like drug subreddits that like if you go to like r/meth or r/heroin, it's like a coin toss. Sometimes it'll be like, dude, I'm really addicted. It's really fucked up. And then other times there'll be a photo of their hand and they're like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. What?
Beetlejuice. What a guy.
He's coming home, but it's about Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, he's got like some photo shoots out recently. You see
Yeah,
that?
there's a lot of fuck stuff going behind the scenes.
He's wearing that plate carrier.
I know. I was saying this song. You know the song, It's Coming Home, It's Coming Home.
Yeah.
The British song, that, but for Luigi.
Is he coming home?
I don't know.
In lab. My electronics lab.
Mm.
We were They were like, hey, you have to build a speaker, figure it out, and an amplifier.
Okay.
I made the worst sounding speaker I've ever heard in my life. Oh, wait, sorry.
Dude, hell yeah.
What are you doing when I pull up with my JBL speaker?
Hell yeah, dude.
Look at the breadboard. It's just a breadboard with resistors and a op amp. And so, it's fun. Very crappy speaker. You ever try to mail shit? Mailing shit is okay.
What is this?
I had a nice experience on Valentine's Day. Here's why.
Javi every episode. Let me look at my phone for 10 minutes. Spend 2 minutes talking about what I find on my phone. You ever try this? You ever do that? What's the deal with... Wait, hold on. Throws phone away to get it back 15 minutes later. Continue.
When you get a girlfriend.
Okay, we're starting hurtful.
No, I said when. I didn't say if. When you get a girlfriend, just every time you go to a nice restaurant, just say it's your anniversary. They don't check. I said it was our anniversary the day after Valentine's Day. There was a nice card on the table. We looked nice. We went to a nice restaurant. I had ordered a nice reservation and a nice room. It was a card, flower, a candle, alcohol. Look, they knew. Clearly, I look underage because I look like a 12-year-old with huge biceps, really big. And then they knew that I didn't have alcohol. They gave us alcohol-free Prosecco, put the dessert on the house, and I got the best service of my life. And then the manager said, happy anniversary, and we left.
Okay, this is just the birthday trick.
Yeah, but the birthday trick, they check now. You never got an ID on your birthday?
No.
At nice restaurants,
because I'm not a psychopath enough to do that. Nor am I a psychopath enough to do the anniversary thing.
Close enough.
Like, why?
Well, no, they just...
Must we trick our human companions and
to be nice to us?
compatriots?
Yes.
No, I dare say not.
Why?
I dare say we shall not abuse the single shred of honesty and genuine human compassion we have to each other as fellow beings on this planet just for the sake of getting our own utility.
They charged me $40 for a steak.
Suck it up.
That was
Go to Roche Bros, buy one for $10, get over it.
I would say that they're making plenty of margin.
Still, that's on you.
Yeah, tips are nice.
That's on you, the consumer, for paying that.
Yes.
It's all about supply and demand, baby.
Yep.
How to win any economics class?
Is that all you remember from microeconomics? You only remember the ASAD short run curve?
No.
What happens to supply and demand in the long run? What happens?
No.
What is the long run aggregate supply? It's vertical. Supply will meet any demand.
What?
Long run aggregate supply. Long run.
Oh, yeah, of course, because they're going to make more. Yeah, duh.
You didn't remember?
You were using big words.
Long run aggregate supply.
Aggregate.
It's the
That's
aggregate
that
supply
damn
and
website
demand.
game where you're a blob and you absorb things. Agario.
Agario?
Yeah, there you go. Took you a minute. No, fuck that. I don't have the human decency to do that. Indecency, dare I say. No, because,
I do.
No. Why? You use and fuck people as you want. That's why you're 12 hours late today.
Huh?
You use and fuck people as you want. That's why you the ear to the microphone.
Just wanted to hear you back.
Yeah. Fuck you. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. I will say, okay. I still personally very much dislike it. I will, and I'm not going to change my opinion, but I will admit I was wrong about Block Blast, and that I realize I was wrong for hating it. I am not saying it is a good game,
but it's a time burner.
but I will acknowledge that I was wrong in it, and I do not like it. But I am acknowledging it because I saw some normie fucking theater actors at the damn shoot playing it, who are very beautiful women. And so I had to acknowledge, okay, I'm wrong for hating this.
The power women have over men. I know this firsthand, but you know,
I will acknowledge it. I still hate because I still think it looks goofy and dumb and it's whatever.
You know, I had a spine. And in 2020, my spine was taken from me.
I will just acknowledge
His
that
spine
I'm
is
wrong.
in the process of being taken, and he doesn't even have a girl yet.
No.
He just saw that, and look, one vertebra. You're a spine. C1 is going first. We're down to C2.
Okay. I have not lost enough, though, to be the kind of motherfucker who puts Chuckle Sandwich quotes on their Hinge bios, though.
Chuckle Sandwich?
Chuckle Sandwich is
Who is Chuckle Sandwich?
podcast Jay Schlatt, Ted Nivison.
Okay.
Nivison.
Who's doing that?
Dude, when I was on dating apps, like, what was that, last fall? There were so many people, so many girls who put the same, like, Chuckle Sandwich joke in it. Inside joke. And I was like, or what you saw a ton. First time I saw it, I was like, this is funny. Helen Keller government conspiracy. Good joke. Helen Keller. Yes, that's the blind and deaf one. Sorry.
Were you thinking of
No, I had to double check
Auschwitz
that.
one?
She never went to. Did she? I guess we don't know if she went to Auschwitz or not.
What's her name again?
Anne Frank. I was double checking that I didn't flip the two.
Too close. Anne Frank, Helen Keller. It's basically same name.
It is oddly similar, that Mandela effect kind of thing. But there's so many girls would put Helen Keller's a government conspiracy. You didn't make the joke. You're stealing this from someone.
Is that not the greatest form of flattery?
But when you try to pass it off as your own,
You know what my nickname is on the sailing team?
pussy boy. Javi's asshole is open for all.
It's just Helen.
Gapes a lot. Helen of damn Troy.
Because I'm deaf and I wear glasses. So they call me Helen.
That's crazy.
Isn't that hilarious? There's a kid who has a peanut allergy. We call him Peanut. There's a kid whose last name is Peche, which means fish in French. So we just call him Fish.
Sick, dude.
There's a kid whose name is Mitch. We just call him Itch.
Okay.
There's a Jew on the team. We just call her.
Okay, now you're coming up with stuff.
No, I'm not. Got this.
Did you guys use it?
Rika Beck. No.
Okay,
but we were
good.
dying laughing at dinner.
Good.
She was laughing too, to be honest.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta take a little shit ski? Dude, yesterday was crazy.
What?
Because, okay, so we're shooting.
I pooped 3 times yesterday.
I had to hold it for 10 hours.
Was it tight?
What do you mean, was it tight?
Did you keep it good grip?
Okay,
Or
the
did it
first
slip out?
4, not fun.
Really?
Because, okay,
Did it just feel like it was always there?
we're on set,
Yeah.
okay? And again, it's at like a fraternity house. The bathroom in the middle of the floor we're shooting it. So like, one, flushes get picked up on mic. Opening the door gets picked up on mic. But most of all, if your ass is spending more than 3 minutes in there, everyone's gonna fucking know.
And with you, the smell is gonna carry.
I wasn't as worried about that, but still, I was more worried about the idea of this is the PA who spent 10 minutes taking a shit on set or 15 or something. And I could feel something broiling in me.
Okay.
Truly. My stomach was making noises.
Oh. That's a bad one too, because you know it's gonna come out like not in one solid piece.
It was like I could hear her moaning, and it was like, oh God, no, I can't bring myself to do this. Because frankly, I doubt they have enough toilet paper at this stupid fucking frat house where there's like 10 different bottles of alcohol just sitting around. And so I had to hold her. It was rough. And then it's also like when there's breaks sitting around, it's like you sit in a position and you're like, you can feel your body's like, oh, this is like toilet position. And you're like, no, I'm not ready to take a shit. I must sit on a flat surface with my legs perfectly straight out, not in any way bent to simulate that of a squatta potty.
You have a squatty potty here?
No.
Good.
You should.
Do you have a bidet?
No.
Isn't your toilet?
The toilet's not compatible. I'd have to hook it up through the sink, which I have thought about.
Wait, why is the toilet not compatible?
Because it's not one of the like pipe into the wall thing. It's like a public bathroom toilet. You see? Yeah. Huh? No, it doesn't leak because they fixed it. But now I want to record you looking at this. It makes a peculiar noise whenever you flush. I want to record you doing it and then put it as the starting clip.
Okay.
But it's something, and it's been doing that since they fixed it. And I thought it would sort itself out. Nope. Nopers.
See that lady in New York whose toilet was her sink?
What? What
So
are
the-
you saying to
the
me?
top-
Oh, this is just not the onion.
Because her room was so small. The shower was, her bath was about this big. Her shower was every part that wasn't the toilet. And then the top of her toilet, you know, where like you would lift up the thing, was a sink. And so you would flush the toilet.
Speaking to your microphone.
You would flush the toilet to get the water to come through the sink.
Honestly, not the worst engineering thing I could have thought of.
Good utilization of space. But if I had to take water out of where I shat every day, I would be less
Well,
fond
the
of
water's all coming from the same place. It's
it. Yeah,
just
but
where
the
it ends
principle of
up is
turning
different.
around, you're mounting.
I know. To have to reverse cowgirl the toilet to wash your hands is crazy. I realize this. I realize that. But engineering wise, not
Who
the
am I?
worst. What?
All right, I'll reenact better.
What are you doing?
Who am I?
Oh. What's my motivation here? What's my purpose? Dude, I'm thirsty.
I'm every history teacher who's also a football coach saying that today we're going to read the book chapter.
Oh, I thought you were doing a thing of looking in the mirror and reflecting, who am I?
No,
Right, because
I
you
just
don't
think
have
that
any
all
thoughts in
history
your head
teachers that
and
are
you don't
also
reflect on
football
yourself
coaches
at
do.
all.
Remember Mr.
Who?
Hippie history
I
teacher?
didn't have him. I met him once. He said he liked me.
Huh?
I met him once
Mhm.
when there was a fire drill, and he, I don't know. Either we had good banter, and he made clear he liked me, or he just said he liked my segments on the news.
He was so chill, dude.
Yeah, I didn't have him.
He would play, if we were good, he would play us a song on his guitar.
Serenade you guys.
Yeah, but he had a full guitar setup and amplifiers around the room and pedals. And to help us memorize shit, he would play songs.
Okay,
Like we were in third grade again, dude.
I respect that you liked him, but I remember whenever there was like an AP test or something, or like some big test coming around, everyone in his class would be like, "We didn't fucking learn anything. We just know the order of the damn presidents. What the shit is this? Treaties, Monroe Doctrine. Ugh, he didn't help us at all. Fuck him." Coming out of it, dude, I love that man's luscious tunes. They were great.
Yeah, because you don't remember the AP test, you remember the teacher.
Yeah, sure. I can remember both
You
as
know
well.
who aced it?
Yeah.
You know, I got one question wrong on that exam.
Cool.
One.
I got a perfect score on an After Effects certification test.
On the what?
After Effects, Adobe.
But that's not an AP test.
Yeah, but
Sophia.
but I put that on my resume.
Really?
Yeah.
Sophia. You know this person.
Ginger?
Yes. Got a perfect score on the AP Psych test. And I've never been more jealous of a person in my life.
Why? You didn't even take AP Psych.
I didn't. But that's so cool to say that you've gotten a perfect score on a test that is inherently flawed and almost always has something wrong with it.
Okay, to be fair, AP Psych was baby mode when we took it. Baby mode.
No, I agree. But AP tests are generally written so poorly that even the smartest people could be like, wait a minute, I don't think there's enough.
True.
Like you can be like, oh, I don't think there's enough information for that to be correct. You know what I mean? Like you can logic yourself out of it.
Yeah. Yes.
But she was so tuned into the AP rhetoric.
Fuck them.
Ethos, pathos, logos.
Real shit. You ever think about
How
that?
can we use this
You ever think about damn
to
ethos and
evaluate
some damn
Captain
pathos?
America, Red War, or whatever that movie was
Brave
called?
New World. Dude, I made a fire joke in the Discord group the other night where like I was saying how I had the early morning ethics class, or I had an early morning class I had to go to, and Luke was like, imagine going to your early morning classes. And I was like, well, it's a fun ethics class. And he's like, oh, mine's math. And I was like, remember, I'm at Emerson College where all the classes are about the meaning of words or how different cultures view the tooth fairy. That's a good joke.
That's a good joke. Not as good as Captain America, Red Hulk.
Captain America Red Hulk.
What was that movie about? Cut. I still don't really remember what that movie is about, though. I like trying.
By the way, the director came out and was like, hey, that post-credit scene, it was about this. It was about the Illuminati, which in the comics is like a group of like really smart fuckers. Like it's like Charles Xavier, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, like the smartest fuckers. They were already in a previous Marvel movie and got killed. Everyone was like, oh, this is setting up the next Avengers. He was just like, no, it was about this. The fuck you mean, dude? God, shit movie. Shitto movie.